Hi, Assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start a new series on my channel which is going to be very easy but colorful makeup. I know I have been doing colorful makeup for a very long time, but this is going to be really very easy. It's going to be beginner friendly. It is very quick, very fast, and most importantly is even teenagers can do this because it's very simple yet glamorous. Obviously you can add your glamour as per how you want it, but this is going to be super easy and super quick. So without any further delay, let's get on to our makeup check. So I have already prepped my skin, and how I do my skincare I'm going to leave it in the description box or in the eye somewhere here. Okay, so you can see how what products do I use to prep my skin before makeup, and in general what my skincare routine is. So what we're going to do is we're going to move directly to primer. Now for primer, I'm going to use the Sugar Cosmetic Blink Leader Illuminating Moisturizer, and I'm going to use the Catrice Goodbye Pores. Now for Catrice, I'm going to start with take little at the back of my hand and use it only on areas where I have pores. And now for the illuminating primer, I'm going to try and use it more or less everywhere on my face, just like a moisturizer. This gives a very beautiful dewy finish on the skin. Now let's move on to a foundation, but before that I wanted to really try these new brushes that I got. They are from Mars Cosmetic and they come in a set of 6. Okay, these are like the face brushes and these are the eye brushes, and I picked it up from India, so I really wanted to give it a try and let's see how they are. They come in a very amazing packaging. They're extremely smooth. Look at the handle. This is not a sponsored video, so don't think it's a sponsored video. Okay, I'm going to use this for the foundation brush. Now for foundation, again I'm going to try a new foundation today. This is from Makeup Revolution. Okay, this is their serum foundation, super serum actually. It's a very lightweight foundation. This is the first time I'm going to try it. Again, I hope I have picked up the right shade because I'm very bad at ordering online. So it has a very runny consistency. Let me just, I think it's a little light for my skin. Okay, I'm just going to take the foundation brush and just start. The brush is really very soft. Yeah, the foundation is way too light. So that is that foundation was a disaster. So I had to remove the entire foundation and I had to redo my my base again. I mean to say the primer, the moisturizer and everything. And I'm going to go to be honest with you, the foundation wasn't bad, but I think I chose the wrong color. That is the reason, because it was a very lightweight, very nice foundation. Anyways, let's jump to our favorite foundation, which is again the Catrice foundation, True Skin. This foundation has never ever failed me, even on big events. So yeah, I kind of love this foundation. I'm going to use the same foundation brush to just fatafat blend it. It's so easy to blend this foundation, and the brush is really very smooth. That is the reason as well. But for the last step, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just make sure that there are no harsh lines or anything, and the product has been blended properly. For concealer, I'm going to use 2 concealer. One again is from Makeup Revolution and this is in the shade C10, and the other one is from Sugar Cosmetic and the shade is 12. Okay, this is a complete match to my skin. Okay, and the other one is a little lighter shade. I'm just going to put this little in the middle. Now for concealer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a setting spray and take my beauty blender, okay, and just wet it with the setting spray. Now once I have blended my concealer, I'm going to take a settings powder, and the setting powder that I'm going to use is from Laura Mercier. Okay, I'm going to take the same beauty blender, just make sure that there are no lines, and just set my under eye. Now once your concealer is set, I am going to move to the bronzer, and for bronzer I'm going to take the Essence Hello Good Stuff, because it has a dewy like this is the shimmer side and this is the matte side, so I'm going to use both together. Now for that I will use this little angular brush from Mars, okay, and I'm going to take everything, like I'm just going to dab it. The minute you bronze your face, there's it's a very different look that comes in. For blush, I'm going to use this Sheen blush in the shade Risky Business. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just dab it all over. Now just to amp up a little more, I'm going to use this monochrome multi stick, and you have to see the shade. I'm just going to add one stroke here, okay, and add one stroke there. Wow. I don't know how much the camera can catch the e.l.f. Dewy Multi-Purpose Stick reflection, but personally it's giving a very nice dewy shine kind of a look. For highlighter, we will come back later. Let's put the entire look together first, and then we can decide if we need a little more blink or not. Now moving on to the eyes. Now eyes, we are going to keep it simple but yet look very trendy, okay? So because it's a festival look and because it's a colorful series, so I'm going to add color to it, but I'm going to add one by one, okay? So I'm not going to make it a rainbow. We'll select one color per video, okay? For the eyes, I'm going to use this Kiro stick, which is in the shade 02 Sandy Copper, okay? And it's an eyeshadow stick. It's a copper color, okay? And just to show you, it's very creamy. It's like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this all over my eyes. So that's going to be our base today. I'm going to take it till where the crease, just below the crease. Just make sure you coat the eyelashes properly. Okay, and we'll do one eye at a time so that the eyeshadow base doesn't dry up. To blend this, I'm going to use again a Mars brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges first. It's a very creamy product and the edges blended beautifully, okay? What I'm going to do is, just to add a little more color to it, I'm going to use an Olac Cosmetic brand palette, and I'm going to use a light brown shade like this. You can use your bronzer as well, okay? That works perfectly fine, but I'm just going to use this palette and just blend. just make sure you've blended the eyeshadow completely into each other. You can see the transition from the light to the dark. We'll do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be back. So this is how your eyeshadow should look. It was so easy. Just take your bronzer, the eyeshadow stick, and you're done with the eyelid. Okay, and now for the lower lash line, I'm going to apply Kajal, and again it's from the brand Kiro. It's in the shade black. For the lower lash line, okay, I'm going to use the same brown color that we had used, okay, and I'm just going to smoke it a little. Now you can always keep the look like this. It has a little bit of shimmer, and you can make it matte as well by adding a brown eyeshadow on it. But because it's a festive look and I want to add a little glitter to it, okay, so for that I'm going to use the Kiko Milano's. It's actually a party all-nighter, okay. It's a highlighter come eyeshadow, everything in one. So I'm just going to take a dab of it, put it on the back of my hand, just dab it. It just adds a very, very, very light kind of shimmer to it, if you see, okay. Now you must be thinking, we've added glitter, we've added a kajal, but where is the color? Now that's the fun part, okay. And you can use any color that you want, but I'm going to use pink today, and I'm going to use a lipstick. This is a liquid matte lipstick, okay, and this is from Assalamualkum. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take an angular brush. First I'm going to take the lipstick at the back of my hand, okay, hold my mirror up close. Okay, take your angular brush and dip it in and apply it as an eyeliner. Can you see it? Okay, don't worry, we'll get it intense. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. And I shall be back. I still struggle with my eyeliners. Trust me, I still struggle. Now, I have used pink. Okay, you can use any color that you have in your dress, blue, green, purple, any color. And you can do it with the eyeshadow also. Now, just to make it more intense, I'm going to use a magenta pink eyeshadow on it. To get the intensity of the pink, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution palette, okay? And I'm going to use this pink shade. I'm going to take the same angular brush, dip it in the pink. Has too much fallout, and just dab the pink on the eyeshadow, on the eyeliner that we created. Okay, so this is the eyes complete. I am going to quickly apply mascara. Now for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. Now to apply mascara, always try and look down and then wiggle. The mascara looks really interesting. Now let's move on to the lips. For lips, you can keep it nude if you want because you already have a color going on, but I want to apply the same color that I applied on my eyelid, on my lips, so that it gives a nice pop of color that we really want. So again, I'm going to use the Asfa Halal. The shade is 11, Pink Velvet. just to lock everything in, I'm going to use the Sugar Cosmetic Setting Spray. So let me just quickly change into the outfit and I will be back. This is the first time ever I have got so much ready in front of the camera. Yeah, so this is the entire look. Do subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and I will see you all in the next video in a different color. Till then, take care, have fun. Mwah. I love you all. Bye.